Prior to doing any maintenance on the wash, you'll want to put it into off or maintenance mode, depending on what you're working on. Before doing any maintenance on the equipment, be sure to come to the circuit breaker panel and turn off whatever you're working on. Most of the equipment inside of this building is 480 volts and it will kill you. Here we have the cat pumps. There's one for the top and one for the sides. Each of these produce 35 gallons a minute at 1100 psi. These pumps daily need 3 drops of oil put into the pump. By pulling this handle up, you look inside the window and there's your drip. It also has on the back side a window for how much oil is inside of the pump. This is checked daily. It's also checked for any foaming or discoloration inside of the oil. Anthony is filling the reservoirs on the cat pumps with cat oil only. Do not use anything else. All of our pumping stations have an optional drain, a remote drain installed. Oils are changed either when there's foam or water in the oil or yearly. These are the oil fill ports. Pretty straightforward. If maintenance is needed on the belt of the pump stations, refer to the pump station installation manual. It will tell you how to adjust the motor when replacing the belt. Again, be sure to disconnect power whenever you work on those electric motors. The pump stations have freshwater inlet and reclaim water inlet operated by a solenoid valve. Okay, a couple other things to note when you are cleaning out the tanks. There's a thing called a water bug, and it lives down here on the floor. If it gets water on these contacts, it will set off an alarm saying there's water on the floor inside of the bag. And of course that thing lives right between these two tanks. And it's the same on the other side, right down there on the floor. Anthony is now finishing cleaning the tank. And as you can see, it looks a lot cleaner than it did before. Okay, a few other things after you clean the pump. You also want to make sure that you put a half a cup of bleach inside of this tank. And that is because mold grows inside of the tank. So we do this quarterly and everything should be good. After you have washed the tanks, you will want to go into maintenance menu. I hope you can see this. Test passes and which pump, either HP rinse top or HP rinse sides, or sides plus tall. You'll want to run those pumps and make sure there is no air inside of those pumps prior to putting the wash back into run mode.